Now student, I am trying a program for a list box. Okay, what I am doing here, now I am just providing a number in a text box. Then when I click on the button, so all the numbers from 1 to the number I inputted till that, it will be added in the list box. Suppose I entered 5, then 1 to 5, all the numbers automatically will be added in a list box. Fine. So it means in my screen, there will be a label which will specify that enter a number. Okay, which will specify that enter a number. Fine. Then there will be a text box which will receive the number provided by the user. Okay. Then there will be a button after clicking on which the number will be added to the list box. So add to list box, suppose I wrote here. Okay, then there will be a list box. So this is list box. Check list box control. So I can draw it here. Okay, fine. So I will provide a number here, suppose 15. When I click here, 1 to 15, all the numbers will be displayed here. That is my motto of my question. Okay, let's start without wasting time. Double click on the list box. Okay, no, sorry, button. Then coming back to here, we can provide the variable and taking as a global variable n as integer. I have to take one more variable, students, that is a equal to a comma n as integer. N is the whole number and a is the number starting from 1 to that number. Fine. So now take the store the number in n equal to val of text1 dot text. It means the number what you entered in the text box is coming and storing in the variable n. Then the loop will start, students. The loop will start from what? From 1 to that number in the sense n, and no need of writing step 1. If you wish to write, you can write step 1, or by default it is step 1 only, no need to write. Fine. Now the thing is what? Previous program we printed the number on screen like this, but now in this case we don't want to print it. We want to add the number to the list box. We want to add the numbers to the list box. So check what is the name of list box. What? List 1. So what we need to do here, students? List 1 dot add item, because the content which appears in a list is known as item. So what the item you want to specify, you want to add, that is a. So a the item I want to display. Then I can do here next a. Over my program, let's check, thereafter I will explain if it is required. Suppose I am specifying 34. So see, 1 to 34, all the numbers are getting added in the list box. Okay, let's see the explanation. See, when I am entering 34, this is the text box. The value is coming to n first. Fine. Then the loop starts from 1 to 34. So this is a loop for till next, that is a loop. And in this loop, what it is doing? Now it is adding all the numbers as an item to the list 1. This is list 1. So it is adding 1 by 1 to here. And we got the result. Fine. So in this case, what we learn, now how can we add an item? How can we add an item during running the program? See, when I'm running the program, there is nothing in the list box. At the beginning, there is nothing in the list box. After providing the number, only the numbers are. After providing the numbers in text box, the numbers are getting available in the list box. So this is what, how the contents of a list box can be added during runtime, during running the program. During runtime means during running the program. Before we learn how can we add content of the list box through item, if you have remembered, I used to do from here. See, we did from here before I taught you. So this is design time, students. This is the data is getting added in this case during design time. But in this case, what we are doing, this is the data is getting added to the list box during runtime. Hope all of you understood the program, understood the question. This was the question, see. Okay, so let's go for a new question. So I'm just copying the question from here and taking one more form where I will explain you. So in this program also I am taking the example of list box only. So what I'm doing in this program, now I'm taking a label, okay, which is saying enter a number, fine. Then I'm taking the text box. See the design I'm changing little. Design is totally up to you students. This is totally up to you. As you wish you can design, as the concept comes to your mind, you can design the screen, design the form. Now I'm taking the button here, okay. Now what I'm doing in button, let's write output, okay. Let's write output. Doing little roughly students. Now I'm taking here two more label, one here. I'm just expanding this in little more, this one, the screen of the form, one is taken here and one more level I'm taking here. And students, what I mean to do, I will take here two text box, two list box. I will take two list box. Taking one more. So what will happen? What is my motto of this program? Okay, what is my motto of this program? Now I will provide a number here just like previous program. After clicking on output, all the even number will be displayed here, all the odd number will be displayed here. Fine, let's start. Question all of you understood, hope so. So I'm writing just the even and here I'm writing it as a odd number. Fine. Now let's write the question at first, students. Let's specify the question. Write a Visual Basic program to input a number and list all even numbers, even and odd numbers separately. Fine. Separately uh, separately in respective list box. Okay, respective list box means it will add the number in its own list box. Fine. Let's take the variable, fine, a comma n as integer. I can take the variable as global inside the procedure or I can take it outside, no problem, not a issue. So n equal to val of, just like last time, text, fine, all this no need to explain, we did it before. So for a equal to 1 to n, no need to write step as we are moving down one by one, moving ahead one by one. Fine till this. Now we have to judge whether it is even or odd. So a mod 2 equal to 0, then. So now for loop we are using with if, because the condition is coming. Even number will be stored in one place and odd number will be stored in another place. So who will store the even number? List 1 dot add item of what? A. Fine. Else otherwise who? List 2 dot add item will hold what? A. Fine. Now end if, as if we use, so we have to use end if. Fine. So if it is odd number, if it is even number, sorry, then the first list box will hold the data, otherwise the second list box will hold the data, and that is 1 to n in between. So check it, providing 12, see, providing 120, check. So it is totally up to you students how you are using, it is totally up to you how you are designing the concept and all. Hope all of you understood the concept here. Fine.